Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Quintessential Facts, where we use our knowledge of history and civics to safeguard the future. I'm history teacher, father, special needs advocate, and your host, Mr. Quinn. Now last Friday, September 26th, California Governor Gavin Newsome posted on X, quote, "Stephen Miller is a fascist," end quote. Now quick refresher, Stephen Miller, the senior Trump advisor whose sense of compassion is as lacking as his hairline, has brought us such chestnuts of wisdom as the policy of separating children from their parents at the Mexico-U.S. border, moving to suspend habeas corpus, temporarily ending protections for foreigners who flee to the U.S. to escape natural disaster, so on and so forth. Now, most of us would look at Newsome's post and state that that's protected under our freedom of speech rights in the First Amendment, and we would be correct. However, pretty much like everything they do, when the right wades into something, they not only display their profound lack of awareness for irony, they also display their constitutional illiteracy. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, let's take a look at Wisconsin Congressperson Derek Van Orden. He has stated that Newsome's post constitutes domestic terrorism and that Newsome should be arrested. Yes, he is saying that a sitting governor needs to be deprived of his personal liberty because of something he posted online. Now let's dig into that. Domestic terrorism. What is domestic terrorism? Well, according to Title 18 U.S. Code Section 2331, domestic terrorism is criminal when it, quote, seeks to coerce or intimidate. And I don't know about you, but I didn't notice anything in that one sentence post from Gavin Newsome. So good luck in court with that one, Senator Van Orden. But I also want us to go a step further. Cue the truth. Is Stephen Miller a fascist? Undoubtedly. And it's not just me saying that. We can look at the work of Columbia University Professor Emeritus Dr. Robert O. Paxton. He's an expert on fascism and literally wrote a book, The Anatomy of Fascism. Now, in his works, he lays out several key tenets for spotting fascism. Coalescing power around an authoritarian figure. Hypernationalism and myths of restoring past greatness. Scapegoating a fabricated enemy within, anti-democratic tendencies, glorification of militarism and violence, so on and so forth. Now, what if we stack up Miller against these criteria? Authoritarianism. Stephen Miller has been a Trump sycophant since day one. Hypernationalism. Stephen Miller has been a proponent of restoring, Make America Great Again since day one. He is behind all of these policies that are illegally targeting immigrants, whether they are here illegally or not. He has, when it comes to anti-democratic sentiment, he was one of Trump's most ardent supporters when Trump tried to subvert the free and fair election of 2020. He is also not losing any sleep over the way the Trump administration is mobilizing the military into cities that did not request their help and do not want it. So yes, if we look at it from this angle, Stephen Miller is undoubtedly a fascist, and Gavin Newsome hit a bullseye with that post. This is why we have to continue to use facts to push back when we can. And don't take my word for it, take history's. I'm going to leave you with a quote from Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy. Back in 2002, he wrote, "Our First Amendment freedoms are most in danger when the government seeks to control thought or justify laws for that impermissible end." Stay tuned for more content, everybody, and I'll see you next time.